Hello everyone, my name is Sonali and I welcome you all to Weekly Current Affair Quiz. Let's begin today's quiz. First question is, what does Doordarshan mean in Hindi? Wide vision, clear vision, distant vision or digital vision? The correct answer is option C, distant vision. Every year on September 15th, India celebrates Doordarshan Foundation Day, a day that holds significant importance in the history of Indian broadcasting. This day marks the anniversary of the first broadcast of Doordarshan, India's national public service broadcaster. Doordarshan translates to distant vision in Hindi, reflecting its mission to bring television broadcasting to a wide audience across India. Next question is, which aircraft will the C-295 replace in the Indian Air Force fleet? Sukhoi Su-30 MKI, Mirage 2000, Avro or Tejas? The correct answer is option C, Avro. India has received the first of 56 C-295 aircraft, with 40 to be manufactured in India through a partnership between Airbus and Tata, making the first time an Indian private company will produce an aircraft. The C-295 will replace the aging Avro fleet and can carry up to 9 tons of payload or 71 troops, with various capabilities including air-to-air refueling, rear ramp loading and operation from short airstrips. Next question is, what was Sir M. Visvesvaraya's notable contribution to engineering in India? Inventing the first computer, designing the Indian space shuttle, leading the construction of the Delhi Metro or pioneering the development of the Krishna Raja Sagar Dam? The correct answer is option D, pioneering the development of the Krishna Raja Sagar Dam. Engineers Day in India is celebrated on September 15th to commemorate the birthday of Sir M. Visvesvaraya, a renowned Indian engineer. Sir M. Visvesvaraya's remarkable contribution includes his role in designing and implementing various irrigation and water management projects in India, including the Krishna Raja Sagar Dam. Next question is, what was Kaka Hathrasi's pen name when he wrote about classical dance and music? Vasant, Natya Shastra, Nritya Kala or Kala Darpan? The correct answer is option A, Vasant. Kaka Hathrasi, a renowned Hindi poet known for his humor and satire, was born as Prabhulal Garg on September 18, 1906 in Hathras, Uttar Pradesh. In 1985, he received the Padma Shri for his significant contributions to Hindi literature. His literary versatility extended beyond humor, as he also wrote about classical dance and music under the pen name Vasant and was a skilled painter. Next question is, what are the potential dangers associated with red fire ants? They are harmless to humans, their stings can cause allergic reactions and are painful, they only harm local ecosystems but not crops, or they are native to Europe and pose no threat. The correct answer is option B, their stings can cause allergic reactions and are painful. In a groundbreaking discovery of Europe, researchers have identified red fire ants, one of the world's most invasive species, in Syracuse, Italy. This finding, published in Current Biology, reveals the presence of 88 red fire ant nests across 5 hectares in the region. The findings mention that the stings of red fire ants are painful and can lead to allergic reactions, and they can also harm crops and local ecosystems. Next question is, what role does glutathione peroxidase 4, that is GPX4, play in the context of ferroptosis and Alzheimer's disease, that is AD? GPX4 accelerates ferroptosis in AD. GPX4 is not related to AD or ferroptosis. GPX4 is a key player in preventing ferroptosis and reducing oxidative stress in AD, or GPX4 is an antioxidant enzyme that promotes lipid peroxidation in AD. The correct answer is option C. GPX4 is a key player in preventing ferroptosis and reducing oxidative stress in AD. Scientists have found that highly abundant, naturally occurring plant-based polyphenols like tannic acid found in twigs of trees like chestnut and oak can modulate the ferroptosis AD axis to yield a safe, cost-effective strategy for combating Alzheimer's disease. GPX4, that is glutathione peroxidase 4, the master regulator of ferroptosis, reduces toxic lipid peroxides formed by the iron catalyzed reaction of polyunsaturated fatty acids with ROS to lipid alcohol and as such acts as a first line of defense against pheroptosis. Next question is, which organization leads the efforts to celebrate the International Day of Democracy? United Nations, World Health Organization, International Monetary Fund, or Red Cross? The correct answer is option A, United Nations. The International Day of Democracy, observed on September 15th, was officially designated in 2007 via a resolution adopted by the United Nations General Assembly. The United Nations plays a leading role in organizing and promoting the International Day of Democracy. Next question is, how many of the following statements about World Bamboo Day are correct? 1. It is celebrated on September 18th annually. 2. World Bamboo Day promotes the use of bamboo as a primary source of construction material. 3. The World Bamboo Organization was founded to advocate for the use of bamboo in the fashion industry. Select the answer from the codes given below. 1, 2, all, or none. The correct answer is option A, 1. World Bamboo Day is celebrated on September 18th annually. World Bamboo Day promotes the use of bamboo for various purposes, not just construction. The World Bamboo Organization was founded to promote bamboo as a valuable and versatile resource, but it is not specifically focused on the fashion industry. Next question is, which organization will regulate the buffer zone surrounding Shantiniketan's UNESCO's World Heritage Site? UNESCO, Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage, Archaeological Survey of India, or World Heritage Committee? The correct answer is option C, Archaeological Survey of India. Shantiniketan, located in West Bengal, India, has been inscribed on UNESCO's World Heritage List during the 45th session of the World Heritage Committee held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The site management plan for Shantiniketan will be regulated by the Archaeological Survey of India. The total area of the nominated property is 36 hectares, while the buffer zone covers 537 hectares. Next question is, what is the primary method of transmission for the West Nile virus? Airborne droplets, direct contact with an infected person, mosquito bites, or consuming contaminated water? The correct answer is option C, mosquito bites. Several states in the United States have issued alerts due to the spread of the West Nile virus in New York City. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention states that West Nile virus has become a primary cause of mosquito-borne diseases in the US, with most cases occurring during the summer and fall. The virus was first discovered in Uganda's West Nile district in 1937 and is primarily spread by mosquitoes that become infected after feeding on infected birds. Next question is, what is the name of the new public transport network program approved by the Odisha government? Odisha Public Transit Initiative, Location Accessible Multimodal Initiative, Statewide Transport Connectivity, or Seamless Transportation Access Program? The correct answer is option B, Location Accessible Multimodal Initiative. The news mentions that the Odisha government approved the scheme titled Location Accessible Multimodal Initiative for establishing a public transport network. Next question is, what was Sri Narayan Guru's motto for the Advait Ashram he founded at Aluva? All men are equal in the eyes of God, strength in knowledge, unity in diversity, or service to all? The correct answer is option A, all men are equal in the eyes of God. In 1913, Sri Narayan Guru founded the Advait Ashram at Aluva. This was an important event in his spiritual quest. This ashram was dedicated to a great principle, Om Sahodryam Sarvatra, that is, all men are equal in the eyes of God. This became the motto of the new ashram. On 20 September 1928, the Guru's soul left his body to unite with the Supreme Soul. Next question is, what was the theme of the International Day of Peace in the year 2023? Climate change and sustainability, actions for peace, our ambition for the global goals, human rights and justice, or peace through technology and innovation? The correct answer is option B, actions for peace, our ambition for the global goals. Each year, the International Day of Peace is observed around the world on 21st September. The UNGA has declared this as a day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace through observing 24 hours of non-violence and ceasefire. This year's theme was Actions for Peace, our ambition for the global goals. Next question is, what is the ratio of SC to OBC students in the free coaching scheme for SCs and OBCs? 50-50, 70-30, 60-40, or 80-20? The correct answer is option B, 70:30. The umbrella scheme of Shreyas, which comprises 4 central sector sub-schemes, namely Top Class Education for SCs, Pre-Coaching Scheme for SCs and OBCs, National Overseas Scheme for SCs, and National Fellowship for SCs. The ratio of SC to OBC students in the free coaching scheme for SCs and OBCs is 70:30, and 30% slots are reserved for females in each category. Next question is, what is the unique feature of the Pralay ballistic missile that makes it challenging for interceptor missiles to track? Supersonic speed, ability to change its flight path mid-flight, long-range capability, or high-altitude trajectory? The correct answer is option B, ability to change its flight path mid-flight. The Indian Army is set to acquire the indigenous Pralay ballistic missiles, which represent a significant boost to their firepower. Pralay is unique as it marks the first time a ballistic missile is being brought into service for conventional military operations in India. These missiles have a range of 150 to 500 kilometers and the ability to change their flight path mid-flight, making them challenging to intercept. Next question is, which of the following measures has not been incorporated to strengthen coastal security? Issuance of biometric cards for fishermen, color coding of fishing boats as per each state, training of marine police personnel by the Indian Coast Guard, or designating specific marine band frequency for fishing boats. The correct answer is option D, designating specific marine band frequency for fishing boats. Operation Sajak, a drill involving all stakeholders of the coastal security construct, was conducted by the Indian Coast Guard along the west coast on September 18, 2023. In order to strengthen the coastal security construct, a slew of measures have been incorporated, ranging from issuance of biometric cards for the fishermen, color coding of fishing boats as per each state, manning of fish landing centers and access control at entry or exit checkpoints, coastal mapping, designating specific marine band frequency for security agencies, training of marine police personnel by the Indian Coast Guard, amongst others. Next question is, what is the current IUCN status of the black rhino? Critically endangered, endangered, vulnerable, or near threatened? The correct answer is option A, critically endangered. World Rhino Day is an annual international event dedicated to raising awareness about the conservation of rhinoceros species, particularly the critically endangered ones. It is observed on September 22nd each year. The black rhino, that is Diceros bicornis, is currently listed as critically endangered on the IUCN Red List of threatened species. This status indicates that the species faces an extremely high risk of extinction in the wild. Next question is, in which city is Udaan Bhavan located? Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi, or Kolkata? The correct answer is option C, Delhi. The inauguration of Udaan Bhavan, an integrated office complex at Delhi's Safdarjung Airport, marked a significant development in the aviation regulatory sector. It aims to bring various aviation regulatory authorities under one roof, promoting better coordination within the Ministry of Civil Aviation. Next question is, what is the new name of India's old parliament building, reflecting the nation's commitment to its democratic heritage? Freedom House, Heritage Hall, Samvidhan Sadan, or Democracy Dome? The correct answer is option C, Samvidhan Sadan. Recently, the proceedings of the parliament moved to a new building. During this transition, the Prime Minister revealed that the old Parliament building, designed by British architects Sir Edwin Lutyens and Herbert Baker and completed in 1927, will be renamed Samvidhan Sadan, which means Constitution House. Last question is, which of the following is not a characteristic of tardigrades? They are microscopic animals. They are commonly known as water bears. They are known for their extreme resilience, or they are vertebrates. The correct answer is option D. They are vertebrates. Researchers at Cochin University of Science and Technology have discovered a new species of marine tardigrade in Mandapam, southeast Tamil Nadu, and named it Bathylepis kalami in honor of the late former president and scientist APJ Abdul Kalam. Tardigrades, often referred to as water bears, are incredibly tiny but known for their remarkable resilience. They are invertebrates, not vertebrates. So that's all for today. Do share your scores and reviews about the program. Thanks for watching.